This is KK Chapier, lecturer CSC, and once again I welcome all to the sessions. So today we'll discuss about data types in C programming language. So what is a data types? So data type is a classification that specifies which type of value a variable can store. This is the main definitions. So data type is a classification that specifies which type of value a variable can store. That means its main function is to declare a variables. It is used for declaring variables, and it is used for declaring functions of different types before their use. The type of a variable determines how much memory space, it occupies in the memory, and also it determines the range of data that can be used. So basic function of the data type is to declare variables. Declare variable or variable declarations. So detail will study later. Just a small example I can give you. Suppose int is a data type and we have declared here a is a variables. This is a variable and this is a data types. So detail will discuss while also studying variables. Variable also will study about the variable also, and the detail we can study there. But just small example. So data type is mainly used for declaring variables and functions of different types before their use. So while declaring a variable, this data type specifies how much memory this A will occupy. How much memory this A will occupy in the memory, how much space this variable will occupy in this memory, and also this is the first one, space category. The first one is the space or storage space, how much memory a variable or data can occupy in the memory, and the second one is the range of the variable. Second one is range of variables, or range of variables means range of data that can be used, range of data which can be used, So this two purpose of this data type specifies two purpose, and this is used for declaring variables and functions. So there are three types of data types, three categories of data types in C language. So first one is called as basic data types, or this is built-in data types, or this can be also called as fundamental data types. Right? Basic, built-in, or fundamental data types. And the second category is called derived data types, and third category is user-defined data types. So there are three categories of data types in C language: basic data types, derived data types, and user-defined data types. So which are coming under basic data types, right? First one is char, int, float, double, and void. These five are coming under basic data types, and these are the keyword. This is what I have studied: char, int, float, double. These are in keyword form. And what is the full form? Char means character, and I can just erase something. Again, char means character, and keyword form is char. Int is integer, and int is the keyword form, that means keywords. And you have already studied about different keywords, right? And floating point precision, it is called floating point precision. Double is double precision, double is double precisions. See, yes, I have. And the last one, this is void. Void means actually void means null or nothing. Void means null, or you can say that it is a void means nothing. When no data type is mentioned, means it is a void. So we'll use maximum. We will use this basic data types while writing or composing any programs. So we have to understand what is the category of what is the size range of these data types. So 5 data types, 5 types of basic data types: character, int, float, double, and void. Then next category data type, that is derived data types, which are nothing but array, functions, and pointers. We'll discuss this about later. And the third category of data type, that is user defined data types, which are coming the structure, union, enumerations. These are coming under user defined data types. Enum is a keyword, and we'll study is enumerations. And these data types also contain some qualifier. Qualifier means this basic data types contains qualifier, short and long types, size qualifier, that is short and long time. This int data types can be extended using the long qualifier. We'll discuss just a second slide. And the sign qualifier, these basic data types can also contains mainly this character and integer. These also contain sign qualifier. This can be size qualifier and this can be sign qualifier. So accordingly their range can differ. The range of data values what we can use, that can differ. So data types को यूज होता है किसके लिए? वेरिएबल डिक्लेरेशन के लिए. डाटा टाइप्स को यूज होता है वेरिएबल डिक्लेरेशन के लिए. सो वेरिएबल क्या है? वेरिएबल इज नथिंग बट ए नेम गिवन टू ए मेमोरी लोकेशंस. कहीं भी कभी भी एक प्रोग्राम में कुछ डेटा चाहिए, तो डाटा अगर एंट्री करना है प्रोग्राम में, तो उसको कहाँ स्टोर करना है? प्रोग्राम अगर डाटा लेगा बाहर से, प्रोग्राम में इंक्लूड नहीं किया हो, सपोज इंक्लूड भी किए हो, तो कोई भी जब डाटा कोई लेगा तो कहाँ स्टोर होगा? वो स्टोर होगा वेरिएबल के थ्रू में. सो ये डाटा टाइप्स यूज होता है वेरिएबल को डिफाइन करने के लिए. कि जब भी एक वेरिएबल यूज कर रहे हो, सपोज ए यूज कर रहे हो, ए कुछ वैल्यू स्टोर करेगा, तो किस टाइप का वैल्यू स्टोर करेगा? अगर कुछ नंबर स्टोर करेगा, इंटीजर स्टोर करेगा, सपोज ए के कुछ वैल्यू स्टोर करेगा, तो उसको पहले बता देना है मेमोरी को या प्रोग्राम को या किस टाइप का वैल्यू ए स्टोर करेगा. तो इसीलिए उसको यूज होता है डाटा टाइप्स. सो डाटा टाइप इज यूज्ड फॉर डिक्लेयरिंग वेरिएबल, ताकि वेरिएबल से प्रोग्राम या कंप्यूटर को बता देना है किस टाइप का वेरिएबल, किस टाइप का वैल्यू, दिस इज वैल्यू, किस टाइप का वैल्यू ये वेरिएबल स्टोर करेगा, दिस इज वेरिएबल. and that is the main purpose of the data types, declaring a variables. So this is known as, these two we can call it, this is declaring variable, int a, declaring variables in the later sessions. So these are the data types in a C language, and we will discuss broadly about the size it occupies from the memory and also range of a data types. So we are discussing about just a basic data types: character int, char int, float, double, and the void, that is a null. So I have not written, just you have written another type of variables, long double. So char, so char can be, so sign, it can be sign char. So char means, if it, by default it is char, that means it is a signed char. So for signed char we may not use the sign keywords, we assume that char means it is a sign. So sign char, it occupies when you are declaring a variable char a. So that a is a what is this? This is a memory location. This declaring means this is data type, is a variable. This is totally, we can say that variable declaration. So a, what is a? This a will occupy, when you declare a, this a will occupy 1 byte from the memory. This is a byte, size in bytes. It will occupy 1 byte from the memory. 1 byte from the memory. And that memory location is named as a. This memory location is named, that 1 byte memory from that large memory locations, that 1 byte is named as a. Then how much value it can store when it is defined as a char? So how much? So sign char means the range means -1 to 8 to 1 to plus 1 to 7. This is a range. And unsigned char, it will again occupy 1 byte from the memory, and size is from 0 to 255. So unsigned means only positive value. Positive value means 0 to 255. So this is about a char data types. Then next, considering the int data types. So int means it is integer. So integer means number which can contain both positive or and negative. So when we write just only int, it is considered as signed int. So signed int means it can store negative value as well as positive value. Signed int means it can store negative value as well as positive value. So negative value, the range is actually in the previous ANSI compiler or 32-bit compiler, it is the size it occupies from the memory is 2 byte, and the latest the modern compiler, it occupy the ANSI or C18 standard compiler, it is defined as size of int is 4 bytes. Earlier in ANSI the size of int is 2 bytes, so now in modern compiler it is recognized as 4 bytes. So if it is a 2 byte, if the memory space it occupies is 2 byte, its range can be defined as -3 to 768 to +3 to 767. And if it is a 4 bytes, if the size of it is 4 byte, its size can be -2147483648 to 2147483647. Within this value you can use, within the range minus this to this value, this range to this value you can use if it is a integer. If you declare just integer int a, so value you can store is in between this -2147483648 to +2147483647. in this range, this value you can assign this variables. You can use 21 like 0000, this you can use. if it size is 2 byte in the previous compiler, so you can use only this range. So that is the difference between this different compiler. If it is unsigned int and the previous ANSI compiler or turbo compiler, if size of unsigned int is 2 bytes, then its range will be from 0 to 65,535, and if the unsigned int this size is 4 bytes, as in case of the model C18 standard compiler or GCC compiler, means C18 standard GCC compiler, then its range will be 0 to 4294967295. If it is a short int for both the compiler, its size is 2 bytes, then its range is minus 327682 plus 3276. If it is unsigned short int, unsigned means again size is 2 byte, range is 0 to 65535. If it is a long int is always 4 byte, previous is also 4 byte, and now as far as C18 standard compiler, GCC compiler, or the size of long int is 4 byte. So long int signed long int means it is of 4 bytes, so range will be accordingly this previous range, minus 2147483648 to 2147483647. And unsigned long int, this is again the 4 bytes, size memory occupied it is 4 bytes, and range is 0 to 4294967295. So these are the modifier. This is a sign modifier and this is size modifier long. We can also use, if you can use long int, we can also use long int if you need any larger numbers. That is 1 2 3 4. So more than 1 crore you can define also in long int. If you still need very large number, then you can define as a long int. If you define long int, if you define a variable as long int, suppose long int equal to a, so a is a variable of long int, then it will occupy 8 bytes from the memory and it is a sign, so its range will be, you can see the what is the range, very large number you can also store. If and this is minus 2 positive number, and still you need the more large number, then you define as unsigned long number. But unsigned number means only positive number 0 to positive. So whenever you are using the unsigned this sign qualifier, that means it will, that variable can hold only the positive number 0 to that range, maximum range positive number. So these are the different modifiers. Accordingly you can use your modifier, sign modifier, or this is size modifier to your basic data types, that is int. So accordingly you can use accordingly convenient. If you just need small numbers, you can just declare the int. If you just need want to store the large number, then you can accordingly this range you can use the either long int or long int or unsigned long int. So this is about integer, and the next category of data is float. So integer number is used to store the numbers, whether a negative number or positive number. Then the float, next category is float. So float is used to store fractional data. Suppose you want to store 1.23 444.123. so the floating data means it can contain the integer part and fractional part, right? So if you need any data to store the decimal values also, means decimal integer value and fractional value, then you need the data type the float. Float can store the value which contains fractional part, means integer part as well as fractional part. So when you declare the float means it will occupy 4 bytes from the memory, and the size is minus 3.4 e minus 38 to 3.4 e plus 38. This size, you can give the size is 3.4 into 10 to the power minus 38, and this can be 3.4 into 10 to the power plus 38. So range, from this you can know what is the range it can store. So double means just double is that of the float. So this will also used to store these values which contains the functional part, and these range is quite double as that of the float. 1.7e minus 308 to 1.7e plus 308. And if you still need a very large floating point value, so you can declare a long doubles. Large floating point value, you can declare the long doubles, right? So long double means it will occupy 10 bytes from the memory. That means it can store very large numbers. 3.4e minus 4932 to 1.1e plus 4932. So this is, so these are data types which you can use according to your requirements. According to the size you can just memorize, but according to the range we can define what type of modifier you can use the basic data types. Just a simple float, or you can use double, or you can use long double, or you can use just a simple int, or you can use short int, or you can use long int, or you can use long int, or in the character you can use just a sign, just a character, or you can use unsigned characters. So these are the data types. ये सब के बारे में सब लोग को थोड़ा थोड़ा जानकारी होना चाहिए, कम से कम ये रेंज के बारे में थोड़ा सा याद करना है या अंदाजा लगाना है, एटलीस्ट जानना है कि किस डाटा टाइप्स का कैसा रेंज है. So this you can just memorize. If it is difficult, you can just also Google it. You can find from the net also. So these are the data types, and we have already know about the basic data types, and mostly we will use the basic data types for our writing the small programs. So basic data type is very important. So later we can study that use of different data types, also data types in the later sections, but till now at least basic data types. So thank you.